I'm Crystal Smith, and today we're going to do a few stretches without any equipment to open up your whole body. Starting on all fours, make sure that your knees are directly underneath your hips and that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. From here, you're going to take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, you're going to tuck the pelvis. Inhale, untuck the pelvis. Make sure that as you do this, the pelvis, the hip area, is the primary mover, and depending on how much you're moving there, then the head and upper back follow. On this one, you're going to hold center. You're going to imagine that you're the cutest puppy in the whole wide world, and you're excitedly looking for your tail. So you're going to exit a look for your tail to one side, and then look to the other side. So you need to bring your hip toward your face so you can see that tail. So you're getting oblique activation here, but you're also getting a little side bend. One more to each side. Then from here, we're going to work on shoulder protraction, retraction. So I want you to make sure that your fingers are spread out wide, hands are still underneath the shoulders. From here, you're going to inhale, lowering the chest to the floor, drawing the shoulder blades together, keeping that neutral back. And then exhale, press the chest away from the floor and create space between the shoulders. You could also call this a shoulder push-up. My elbows are not bending. And that space where your chest is pressed away from the floor, almost like that floor smells so gross. That's what you want to be doing when you do planks at the top of your push-ups and in any quadruped movement that's similar to what we're in right now. This is also helping you kind of open up that upper back and shoulder blade area. We've got one more here. Good. And then you're going to bring your feet together. You're going to press your hips back toward your heels. You can open your knees up just slightly and press into your child's pose. Big breaths here. If your low back's tight, take little shimmies left and right with the hips. If your upper back's tight, take a bigger breath. And then from here, bring your left hand underneath your arm, looking to the side, getting that rotation in that upper back area. And then come to the other side. Good. From here, we're going to come to a side kneeling position. It's one of my favorite stretches right now, and it really opens up that whole side of your body. So you're going to place your hand underneath your shoulder. Your other leg goes out to the side. You want to think about a tug of war happening. So this rib cage here, lifting up to the ceiling. This arm pressing away from the floor, and this arm that reaches over, pulling down toward the floor. Engage that core and feel that really lovely stretch throughout the side of your body. Bring that hand to your head, and then you're going to bring your chest toward the ceiling, just as much as it feels good here, and then chest toward the floor. Once you get back to center, you're going to carefully bring your hands in front of you. Your leg is still out to the side. And then from here, you're going to open that same arm up to the ceiling. And then you're going to reach it underneath as you press the hips back like child pose and look it to the side. bring your hips forward. Bring the other arm up. And then shift the hips back, looking toward that foot. Carefully coming back to center. We do everything on the other side. So hand is underneath the shoulder, leg is lengthened long. You're in a straight body line from your head, shoulders, hips, heels, all in a straight line. Find that tug of war where the top rib is going toward the ceiling and the arm reaching over you is pulling down to the floor. Breathe deeply here, contract that core a little more. Hand to the head. Open the chest toward the ceiling. And then chest toward the floor. Only moving as much as you feel stable. Once you get back to center, you're going to walk your hands forward. I'm going to do this from a different angle in case the other one was confusing. So my hands are underneath my shoulders here. The arm that was just lifted will lift again. Big breath here. And then shift the hips back. Reach the arm under, getting a little bit of rotation. Bring the hips forward. Other hand opens. Shift the hips back and find that rotation. Should be getting inner thigh stretch and back opening and mobility in the shoulders and back. Coming back to center. From here, you're going to tuck your toes, lift the hips up, and then from here, you're going to press one heel down to the floor and then the other. Make sure you don't feel any pains or strains in the back of the knee. This is an active calf stretch here. And could be also a hamstring low back stretch depending on your flexibility. You can always take this up and do fully standing if you need it. On this one, hold your heel down. And then the other heel down. From here, bring one leg forward. Try to get it so that both toes are pointed the same direction and both legs are straight. From here, you're going to feel a stretch in the back of the front leg. Try to bring your chest a little bit closer. Good. And then from here, you're going to turn. Have your feet a little wider than your hips, but rotate your toes in. You're going to bring your hands behind your ankles, bring your chest closer, feel an outer calf stretch. And then we're going to turn, have the other leg in front for your hamstring stretch. Feel the back of the hamstring here. No pains and strains in the back of the knee. And then turning back again. This time you're going to bring those legs a little wider, bend those knees, press your knees open. Nice inner thigh stretch here. Elbows are pressing the knees wider. And then carefully coming up. So these are some stretches that I think will make you feel really good in your body. If you enjoyed this YouTube video, be sure to sign up for virtual sessions, whether it be a private session, a semi-private session, or group. We can focus on strengthening or stretching any areas that you need to focus on.